Hi, Tom here. In this week's Circle Line Art School video, I'll show you one way to draw a 1930s steamliner train. You could add a background to this image as well. The drawing's based on the Mercury streamliner and is influenced by the sort of look of the Hunger Games films. First, draw a horizontal line towards the base of your paper. Next, add a vanishing point to the right of the center of this line, and the vanishing point represents where all the receding lines of the train and the train track and the buildings will go towards. Next, draw a rectangle which is above and below the horizontal line and to the left of your vanishing point. This is for the basic shape of the front of the train. The second part of the basic shape of the front of the train is a circle, which is above the rectangle, but it overlaps the top of the rectangle as well. Once you have the rectangle and the circle, you can draw three receding lines going towards your vanishing point on the right of the center from the edges of the basic shapes. Next, draw a guideline for the vertical center of the circle, and then between the top and the bottom of the circle you can draw a slightly curved line to represent the curved surface of the front of the train. Next, we can draw another guideline from the vanishing point through the center of the vertical line, and then at this point we can draw the casing for the front of the train light, so the light at the front of the train. Next, we can darken some of the lines, extend the vertical line up above the circle, and then draw a new curved line to represent the stylized central division of the front of the train. Once you have that in place, draw a new guideline dissecting the rectangle in half vertically, and then another guideline from the vanishing point to the base of this line coming forwards, and then we can draw a curved line for the bottom part of the front of the train, and then either side of this curved line we can draw another curve, and then halfway up we can extend the front base of the train on either side and connect these with two new curves. So we have all the shapes that we need for the front of the train. We could add a few more curves to the front of the train, and now we have all the basic shapes we need for the front of the train. The next step is to divide, using vertical lines, the side of the train that's receding to the far distance, to the vanishing point in the far distance. And then we can add some details to the train as well. Some shapes for the various parts of this side of the train would be useful to put in now. So any circles, we're going to see them face on, so they can stay circular if they're at the front of the train. But the sides of these cylinders are receding, and therefore those receding lines will go towards the vanishing point. And then the backs of the cylinders will just be circles again, but we only need the right hand side of these circles. And then here we can draw the thickness of the side of the train. And then working backwards towards the vanishing point, we can draw the various carriages getting closer together as they get further away from us, the viewer. At the front of the train, we could add some smaller details, lining them up with the guideline which is in the center of the vertical center of the front of the train. Next, we can draw the wheels of the train, which are circles seen from a side view, so they're taller than they are wide. Once you have these, then you can darken these lines. And now we have all the basic shapes for the train. It's time to add some more details. After you've added some more details, then we could add the train tracks, which are going to go towards the vanishing point. And then perhaps we could add some buildings around the train and some tonal values, some shading. For this drawing I'm using a 4B pencil. If you'd like to learn more about my online drawing courses for beginners, please visit my website circleandnutschool.com. Thank you for watching this drawing. Next up, see the drawing unfold so that you can draw along too. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Circle and Nut School, to keep up to date with all the content I make.